unfortunately, what we saw in the previous year is when people were telling us, COVID 70 idea, people were telling us the haircut 70 idea buy, and when haircut, these people touch people that can read and write.
Exactly.
The middle class,
exactly.
the opinion leaders. Yeah, they are there.
Exactly.
And when you do this to them, they want to see you living in life.
Right. But the opulence was too much.
But it's opulence. Yeah, Minister Teso, Abranti we hire free home, MP 99 Cabo, to the extent that you were chasing that 99 people to lose elections.
Yeah.
And that is why Apia could be lost.
Yeah.
Man lost to the army.
Apia could be there, you'll be
painful.
You'll be Apia could be
very painful.
Yeah.
Now, me, a lawyer.
He's a lawyer, yes.
Me, John Mahama, come back, but never call Appeal Court or Supreme Court. That man is one of the people as a nation we can count on. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Apia could be.
Take politics aside.
Yeah. What kind of crap?
He, Kwating, you see some people.
Who was also lost?
So who are they lost?
No, he won.
No, I hope he won.
Yeah, he won.
But I'm talking about people that I think as a nation we can rely on.
Right.
Because you see, you say, aduane sankrofo no mo nkasa. So aduane sankrofo no mo to be kasa. No mo adwene.
Yeah.
So aduane so obia no mo to be kasa. He has insight. So say, onu say so ankasa aduane be hia no dey but ankasa dey oyo no be ba. Enti so the doctor can say now I said the writings are on the wall. No? Me mom there. I saw a runoff.
Oh, you saw a runoff.
Oh, now I'm say because runoff. Then the mathematics will come.
Yeah.
But I'll be also funny when I see I'm surprised a lot. I'm only surprised about the
margin of victory, you know. And there's the margin of defeat, you know.
Because with all due respect, Bawumia actually worked. When it comes to campaigning.
Right.
In fact, your campaign, I do be not serious for him. Because you do a baby, say, and I gave me a kind of hack for the attempt. And Kofubu in the course of doing the campaign, then it's one more from the campaign
the platforms.
So anytime they do that, they take something away from
right.
Like Papa Bioka say, Crimonia, Ornamonsa, with
I touch you.
When you do that,
someone will touch you.
The people you want burguno, it also be brave. Okay. No, I just some who be brave.
I see. It's for you, what are the top three?
Yeah.
Issues in Joe share my people you see here.
Minimum the who
top three.
It's the father the usual 8-year run.
Okay, so that's number one.
Because that's number one.
Okay.
And the usual 8-year run, I knew the only party that can break it the people that realizes the sensitivities of the people. Say, who go for baby, you free now, you're home, you say, oh, and no. And a two, and go for the man and I do. I mean, no, I agree, said the Okan. It is actually a referendum on his leadership.
Yeah.
It is actually a referendum. And three, so I can say, yeah, the just be answer. And more almost nobody can attack the middle class and think you can. How do they attack the middle class?
The domestic debt exchange.
The exchange program. Because you see, Paka, I have an example in my household. I have an uncle who was once chief director, Ministry of Agriculture, and Akufo. Only a trouble you could with the car from the Nukusin train. What about my offer? The office of Aqua, also some Wako. Before elections, I met him, and I realized this time he was not going to do that. Because the secret or corporation would would be. I said it was about $60,000 or so. You know, society cities. Go coast. Be see there. I said, Charles, and now Brofubia buyer or farm me as a consultant. If you got to say my such people were disregarded. Such people were disregarded. And no more. And I made them have catching Mr. Choco baby. I say I can't say. Or more came in. So
against you.
Who come aboard all cash what a pack of making here. And to call Christopher and Christopher to say, I'm on to about my Sabu Crimoni. Now Christopher me and said, oh, they're all coming yet. they all carrying here. What they Ghana a piece back. They said there's of be anymore. Yeah. So Asofo did not help Bawumia in any way.
In any way.
But he was thinking, he was so selfish, thinking about favor. He was thinking the favor he would have in front of Bawumia should he win. Otherwise, so video say platform so back be better say yen to about my na sabi paka obi kan sabi obi kam ho asem man tia na be ka kire me a
una kai
una you kuhwidi enipa no onsuro mi anko ba ka kire me nti wan kan kire me say he want to keep it secret one wa no so and now na nyanza
and abeka
nti sade no kan no it translated into what I'm saying. Okay, baby, was like I said, come on here. But you see, Bawumia is wisdom, newness. And that is why he took conscious, it was conscious, going to churches. Yeah. He wanted to break that thing.
Yeah.
And he was in the course of breaking it. Until somebody decided to use it to gain favor before him.
And then backfire.
Oh, yes, happened now. People realize it. I belong to a platform. One friend of mine is a Christian. No, they share Christopher. Say, yeah, I'm about me. And I make a check and say, well, maybe you'll be true. And let me say this also on TV. I said, maybe it's also the fault of Bawumia for not staying where he belongs.
Yeah.
Sometimes pretending to be holier than thou is also costly.
Oh, I see.
Because
so you think it could have cost him
one.
Or potential cross right there.
Yeah, it was too much.
He should stay in his lane.
It was too much.
It was too much of cross right there.
One is okay.
No, he wants to win the people.
No. And then because one is okay, two is okay, but 3, 4 is too much. To the extent that where you belong, people begin to reject you from there too.
Because it reflected in the polls.
Exactly.
In the election.
Most of them say, hey,
the Muslims and the Northerners did not vote.
I heard women, Muslim women, one was saying, oh, initially now appeared the name so bring you to say that he believes he's tainting their religion. You know, or maybe he be fufurobia be frem. Ufuze is too much.
Oh, I see.
People will not talk, but they will vote
against you.
So until once, yes, the Christendom may not have voted for him. The Muslim may not also have voted because
it
was too much.
Yeah, the results in the
to the extent that Bakubi crowd
Adumchi, sorry.
So and you many be it is only perhaps I make an agreement or former between that. But in Kofitv people say a vote to enter now. Yes, one is okay. I'm quite sorry.
No preaching.
But 1, 2, 3, to the extent of a shrine. No.
I see.
The hardcore, I said, or the purist and the moderate.
Those are called fanatics.
The purist. The purist, and don't conform with Momo, Toda, mistakenly, Momo did to say fundamental. No.
Yeah,
they are purists. Fundamental. They want to stay exactly the dictates of the religion.
Okay.
Yes, we have anything against Christianity.
Okay.
But one part say, suffer I say, live and let me live.
Family.
But when you person, oh yes, I said it. Young come home, no, a bonnet bed, then I can't, I didn't see how we can move. Into the Biamica and bar me no Bema Motiasi, okay, I'm now be some say, you're incompatible. He's a monomoka. No two people have been compatible. You can never be compatible. It is just common sense and compromise.
Right.
It is a good and I say compatibility. One and Frank was saying there's nothing like compatibility anyway.
Right. It's Prof, talking about middle class, a few of the NPP penny for not omunim. My analysis be the Friday before the Saturday. Me referencing Chemis about in Sembiokai, and he admitted that omo individual bondholders no me 1.3 million. 1.3 million. And I made my analysis here, and I indicated here in Ghana averagely from 92. Obeso winning about 2 elections. You need a little over 586,000. 586,000 and Abinya. Is 586,000. That's a war. a block. I'll me 1.3. I'll me now a fu aban now. Then you are in for danger. And Chairman Sabuso admitted, say, it is dangerous for them in this election because some 1.3 no, they're the middle class. So if you are wiping them off, then assembly to a MPP.
Yes.
And this is assembly to MPP. So just to backtrack the point that you are making, Chairman Sabuso understood that. But you're free and no, so now for your what is currently pertaining and happening after the election. NDC4 or alleged NDC supporters. IGP say what Chibe 107 supporters actually say they go around vandalizing government property. Say Senyoma. Sometimes you wonder what is happening. Ubika neji jatum. You know kase EC office mienu ayensuano ene damango omotwe jatum. What is happening? And Prof, let me start with you on this one. In Penifone Kwasani Peace Pact, although John Mahama about Montan Bekase, the supporters no, our mayor said no, Omunjai is called on the president to deal with them. Omanpelinda Nado, any MPP party, GFK, Omina abe condemn. Prof, how do we deal with this problem? Because I say, it's cyclical. After every change of government, we get incident of these violence happening across the country. How do we deal with this matter?
We can deal with it when we take power out of the pocket of the politician. IGP or two. Answer the ticket.
Zikika.
After January 7, probably the ban is our MPP near now is any assassin. In other words, I buy Sassan, it's a same BBM. Now I can fool baby. I'm say a cardia dear and Kwan Cadabia near go out to pray. Or say a cardio nintuma. And Kwan, there are near grass. What I say? As for your gra, a certain day, Unyana, whom to make at it. And into only been, you know. So there be a nan into an attitude that dinner. There be a grass for the air. So there be a new dream. There be a mechanic, a sort of a Nigerian Salvation Army. There be a show white. No, I shall check. And to say, what are you back who cry? And no. I hope a girl because I tell you white. So what I say, Sadia no. And I go for the be. Over here, no one NPP for, NDC for, or man boy for. Then I'm so man, you have to say police power, soldier power, navy power, prisons power, and the other politicians who crew here, you know. So I buy this, sir. One way do a man no bamba someone, so I don't be to be at Chis and Crofo, no sure free say, and Crofo never say, Yea, I buy him. What video be I say, a Bassenter, where Brancham Penasempa,
Bassintelli.
Me Penasempa. But I was so, it is so, I don't know how to describe it. Say, with me catch so that say, well, your best sister, they, you be you would. I'm saying, oh. And then go for you, boo, my hair, was so cry, do one that promotion also to about my and this. And also, I don't want to I said, it's so disappointing to hear leadership saying someone this. But I don't think about Santali as a whatever with me, I can say. Because, like you said, it's cyclical. Maybe about your better. Yeah, but sister, I'm hoping. Tell Mahama 4 years. Stethoscope will be a while. Google will be an immense muscle. Kobe Jai easy. So all those say I've said it in so many places there. The crowd too sad to say it. No move to my way. I never right. But only on my people like Charles Marfo and no mama.
I see. Because already my who's a man for some way petition be. Because
you see,
so on to Jimenez. I've seen it.
Business as usual. And come on, who's a Dampare still our years. He can continue almost 4 years.
Yeah.
In other words, what you are doing is that you are empowering authority. Say, so be our baswa. Not a seven confunding because I said your moody or chin on say or chin of and Kofu be brafa home. Yeah, do a because we say political party, you know, Sabi. I'm going to social science who is so. Me da no say almost say John Mahama and then Casanchiro. Because I say
no wakasa
na emfaso bi akra no so che say until 7th January, who is Mahama? He's only a president-elect. Every institution must run. That's normal. And then I say NDC maybe wabu soja for me. Na soja for you touch you. And I'm saying etweni antwana. I was so pained. Say soja for me we just so say. That's so political. Of course, there are ways of doing it. Maiming, Oh, because you see, Paka, there's a certain image that should not be taken from the security agencies. Huh? So be on over Mumbai. Be a memetria the castle of Mamma. Usro moi. Matria castle of Mamma by through Mondia. And then a bamboo bed. And anything you movie, if I watchman, watchman. Sorry, I do call run now and watch man another. So now they was saying what to see now do scamano. Very. And Pake, and Yamana question. I will not say it's NPP. I will not say it's NDC. If it is NPP, it's possible. If it is NDC, it's possible. Because me, but be sorry, I'm material. And Prof say no minimum say, and there may be a matter with them. Nanke, or more when they and can they more be cheated with them.
Yeah.
Extra MPP, I'm going to say, I'm going to lose them soon. I didn't know say, what about that story?
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's legitimate.
Yeah.
But I not do catch them, open me to appeal to him, and all kinds of answer with them. When the security agencies do their work. Huh? Your rules and regulations, laws.
But I mean,
say no.
But as IGP and Ghana police, have they shown leadership? Looking at the level of destruction, vandalism, violence, chaos.
But reason why they cannot be effective. Majidi Pastor also watching 102 That was the source of his power. Say it is out of the pocket of the politician. And mahama na eba besesa no. E dan ye tikromu na dampare di na IGP kama. President ko yi yonu say so nko deputy
director of operation.
Yanti bi da.
IGP in charge of operation.
Nyansa. Tese ye tikromu he. Uti bi da. Yeti IGP.
Yeah.
It is a politician to be yes sir. It's a president to be yes sir. It's just opposition no. Obetumi afrem. What he did is to bring down Dampare.
To weaken the
power. To weaken him.
Dampare.
And to why weaken and I say, why lose the lesson here showing Crawford? What's it Dampare in your day?
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's it Dampare?
But that's not fair. If you are protecting no, but Prof, if you are protecting the people here, so you're weakening when you're weakening, let the people know. Protect the people.
No.
Because I ain't yet before the catch up. But
when you weaken me, you are opening the people up to confrontation. When you weaken me, so weakening Crawford, you don't weaken me. And until now, so I don't know, you move be able to carry me again. People saw us as against the government. Wow. But there's many in the government, and when we did the show here, people get a Prof. I said, no, I can know any woman to again, the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Or Tiwinti don't count.
Yeah.
You want to know, I said, what is everybody?
The baby am on the
as a sort of royalty for jacket to say Damparina. And to Damparina on your day. What's a mean fair? Perhaps I'm not fair to Ghana, but I'm being fair to Dampare. They did not treat Dampare very well. And I don't expect the incoming government to worsen his situation.